All right, lots of hands clapping. Can't hear them, but let's give that energy, guys. To your next comic, guys. A huge round of applause for Guang Sui, everybody. Give it up for Guang, everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, guys. Yeah, I just heard someone booing. Probably my friends. My roommate just messaged me, "Don't be nervous." All right, let's get started. So, recently, I took a deep look back at my childhood journal, and damn, there are some phases of my life that, wow, I'm not so proud of. One of those happened during middle school, where I walked around every day, as do most people, but I walked around every day beating my chest, talking trash to random people. It'd be at lunch or in the hallways. Like Jamal would just be minding his own business, walking to class lackadaisically, and I just run up to him, be like, my man, don't mess with me, don't mess with me." I was super short. I figured if someone ever got super angry, I would just turn around and sprint away. So one day I'm going through my foolproof daily routine. "I'm gonna spark you up, my sweet man Johnson." And I was saying this to this huge 5'6" high schooler. He got so pissed. So I turned around to sprint away, but I was at the back of the bus. That's how I ended up in a chokehold for 10 seconds. And that's also how that phase ended. So yeah, I finished looking through my childhood diary journal, and I got to March of 2020, where I made this video to myself in the future, promising that I would work super hard and be really productive during quarantine for the next 5 months. Wow, could this be one of those times that I'm not super proud of? Yeah, a year ago, I would have never imagined having my calendar, weekly calendar with less than 96 events on it. But now it's a really exciting week when there's just one event. So to feel more productive about myself, I filled up some chunks of events like noon to 12:15 p.m., brush teeth. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., shower. Now I look back and say, wow, I had sleep from 12 a.m. all the way to 8 a.m. yesterday, and I was late by 5 hours. I spend the rest of my time just watching various shows and videos. Has anyone watched those funny skits where you're on 2 dates at once, frantically hopping between movie theater rooms? Like, "Hey, sorry, be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom. Oh, my bad. I just filled up some popcorn." That's a real possibility now. Be in 2 different Zoom rooms at once with 1 earbud in each. I actually do this all the time. I'm actually always in 2 classes at once. Sorry, give me a sec. The amygdala and the neocortex. Yeah, that's a really cool class I'm taking on sleep. I don't fall asleep in that class because I think that dreams are actually the most fascinating thing ever. This idea of neurons in your brain delicately rewiring their connections and magically helping you remember things, recover from a long day, and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes, though, your brain just completely messes up, and that's when you get a nightmare. Those are the worst. So, one early morning, I'm sleeping, having my second worst nightmare ever. So I'm at work in my dream, and my boss starts yelling at me over Zoom because he caught me talking to my other boss. So anyways, yeah, and back to real life. My brother's goes to do a load of laundry while I'm while I'm sleeping, and the laundry room is right next to my room. And also our laundry machine always plays this tune every time you like start a cycle of laundry, which is the most irritating thing because I'm just trying to wash my clothes, not listen to a symphony. And I hear da 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 da, vroom 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 vroom. That makes its way into my head, and now it's my worst nightmare ever. So, I naturally confronted him about it, and his response the next morning was to come to my room at 6 a.m. with his phone just in my ear playing all the different alarms. So of course, I retaliated the next morning by going to his room and whispering these scary animal noises. Roar. In an attempt to manufacture a nightmare of my own. And I then proceeded to rearrange his room into a scary jungle with wild stuffed animals all over the place so that he would wake up from his nightmare into another nightmare. Yeah, I love my brother. He's actually turning 18 in a few days, which is a really big one. He's all grown up and ready to explore the world. 18 months old, that is. He recently learned how to walk. He just walks everywhere and he's ready to explore the world. But I moved up to Boston, so now I'm with college friends, primarily to escape my worst nightmare of laundry. However, it did not work, as 2 days ago, my roommate did a load of laundry. And yesterday morning, he did another load of laundry with literally just his blanket. And this morning, he just threw his towel into the machine. So, yeah, I went from living with a guy who's addicted to walking to living with the only college kid in the world who is addicted to laundry. All right, thank you guys.
Give it up for Gong, everybody. Yeah, have a hand. Oh, God, it's so fun.
Yeah.
Great job. A lot of people here to see you, so don't leave. Maybe I'll put them up again.